One of the other really common questions that I get is whether or not you have control in hypnosis. And the idea that you don't have control in hypnosis comes from stage shows on TV or movies or comedy clubs where a hypnotist brings people up and makes them do things like barking like a dog and things like that. Now, stage hypnosis is not real hypnosis. Stage hypnosis is based on a couple of psychological dynamics that they use to make it look like hypnosis. Number one, they'll bring up maybe 20 or 30 people, a lot of people, and they'll tell them to do something. And whoever is the most compliant gets to stay up, and whoever doesn't do it or has trouble doing it gets sat back down. So they end up with maybe 5 very compliant people. They basically know are going to do what they're told. The second factor is something called abstract conditioning. Whenever you ask someone to do something, if they do it, they're more likely to do a bigger thing next time. So essentially, the stage hypnotist starts off by having them do some simple suggestibility test or whatever, and then something else, then something else. And by the end of the show, the only thing the audience remembers is the people singing like Elvis or clucking like a chicken or whatever. One thing you'll note about the stage show is that the person will never do anything that they think of as morally objectionable or dangerous. That's because if they were asked to do something like that, their unconscious would kick in and say, okay, this isn't a game anymore. We're not going to do that. And so the stage hypnotist avoids all of those things because he doesn't want to mess up the show. Real hypnosis is actually quite different. It usually takes maybe 15 to 60 minutes, and it's very relaxing. It's a comfortable process. Usually motion is minimal. Talking is usually minimal. It's kind of like if you've ever laid down because you were a little tired and you started to drift off and started daydreaming. That's kind of what hypnosis looks and feels like. So in conclusion, you're always in control when you're in hypnosis. You can resist hypnosis if you want to and not go into it at all. You can go into hypnosis and resist the suggestions afterwards. You can come out of hypnosis at any time of your own free will. You can lie while you're under hypnosis. You're never forced to reveal secrets or anything like that. Essentially, you have all of your abilities while you're in hypnosis. The way I like to think about hypnosis is your mind is a gigantic forest. It's got all of your memories, abilities, everything, and you're only consciously aware of a very small percentage of what's in that forest. The hypnotist's job is to know exactly where the hypnosis is in that forest and be able to guide you there. So he can't force you to go there, but you have the ability to follow him. And if you do, then you can go to hypnosis efficiently and comfortably.